What is good, everyone? My name is Easy Peach and welcome back to Animedia. Today we've got a very exciting video for you guys because we are into the new year 2023, and with that we have the new January roadmap trailer. That was a mouthful, but this is very exciting. This month is especially exciting for me because it is revolving around lore quite a lot, and we are releasing a fully revamped lore notion, which I'm super excited about. But let me show you the trailer and we'll get into all that straight afterwards. So wow, once again, props to the editor, an amazing trailer for January, and we're keeping up with the monthly roadmaps, of course, because they're just fun and they keep consistency. And I know this is being released around the 18th of January. I'm sorry, it's been a crazy busy month and I'm running a little bit behind on schedule, but here we go, and let's get straight into the deliverables. So starting off, let's get into the merchandise, and I'm pleased to say this is being designed by Kai. Kai helped out FCC create the website, and they did it together. It was a very collaborative work, and the website is amazing. I mean, if you check it out, the UI is just incredible and the integrations are amazing too. And he's also an artist, a really good one in fact. I will post some of his art right here. And yeah, we are just waiting on some designs from him, but as soon as we have them, we will be shipping these straight outdoor to you guys for free. I mean, Annie tokens, I guess, but you know, if you hold Animetas, hold Animonkeys, hold any of that sort of stuff, you'll be claiming Annie tokens monthly, so you don't have to worry about that. And this is just the first of many merchandise drops, and we'll have it with you very soon. So moving on, we have Annie Monster reveals coming up. You may have seen that teased in the trailer, and I know that image was just from a while ago. It was ones that we've already revealed, but we've got a lot of new ones on the way, and Gustavo has been pumping out some crazy artistic and unique monsters recently, which can rival a lot of the other sort of Monster Hunter or monster catching games, I can't lie. And they are just inspirational, and I can't wait to reveal them all to you guys. Of course, these will come along with some lore drops, lots of information, you know, weights, heights, lifespan, a bunch of information, you know, paragraphs on what they do on a daily basis, what their temperaments are like, stuff like this. And moving on with Annie Monsters, we also have the type announcement coming up. Now, you may have seen this tease with my GMs I put in the Discord for everyone to use leading up to this reveal of the types. But these types will be very similar to Pokemon, I guess. It's one of the only things which we have which is actually similar to Pokemon in the Animetaverse surrounding Annie Monsters, if that makes sense. But there is 15 of them, and we will be revealing 14 of them within the next few days. And those GMs in the chat will be names specific to the types, so your favorite type you can rep as a good morning whenever you like. I'm extremely excited about this, and I hope you guys are too. Next up, we have the book club announcement hosted by our amazing community manager, Sir Pancelot, as you guys know him. And this is Akira Volume 1. Of course, if you'd like to watch the movie, that's by all means, you know, go for it. And I think that covers, you know, all the volumes technically. Don't quote me, I'm not exactly sure. I haven't actually read Akira, I've seen the movie though. But yeah, you can do whatever you like, read Volume 1 or watch the movie, and we will have a chat on that very soon. I believe there is a date on that. I will chuck up the poster I made for it here, and there might be a date on that. If not, I'll just edit it in, or if there isn't, sorry. But yeah, looking forward to that very much. Akira is an amazing film, an amazing manga series, and I have used a lot of inspiration from it in the lore building for Animetas, and it's super exciting to get to read it with you guys and have some nice chats about it. So moving on, the next thing you would have seen in the trailer was the Punk Contest teaser, but I'm actually going to talk about that last because I want to talk about the game club first. Now, you would have seen a few clips about Terraria in there, and that is obviously our first game for the Animetas Game Club. All the codes have been bought and will be sent out to those who bought the Game Pass in the marketplace imminently, very soon, within the next few days. And we're going to have a bunch of channels, a bunch of voice chats, and I'm going to host a few streams on Terraria. We may have a community server, though that would be pretty crazy considering Terraria maps are a lot smaller than Minecraft, if you're familiar with both games. But you will have your own servers, and we'll have our own, you know, separate servers, and we can chat online with each other and play with each other whenever we want. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it because Terraria is quite an inspirational game for me. I played it a lot when I was younger, and the amount of weapons and armor and mobs and biomes, lots of them actually even inspire Animetas lore. And I mean, I know pretty much any big IP inspires Animetas lore, and that's one of the big things about it. I mean, it's supposed to be a sort of amazing amalgamation of so much nostalgia, which we're bringing to you guys, and I can't wait. So next on the list we have the contest for the punk, and this will be hosted again by our community manager Sir Pancelot, and you will have to come up with some sort of story involving a punk gang or a heist or something along those lines, and whichever one is the most liked by the team or community, I'm not exactly sure yet, maybe both, they will win the punk, and there'll be a few more rewards up for grabs, so don't worry, there'll be a lot to go for in that. And this sort of brings me on to my next thing. With the contests, we're going to have a lot of contests coming up over the next few months, specifically to do with lore, especially after this big lore drop, because we will be giving out sort of regions and locations, and we will be asking the community to build their own locations and characters and storylines in those regions, if that makes sense. And whoever wins will be having their locations become canon in the lore, as well as their characters and stories, and these can be referenced in future video games, mangas, animes, comics, anything you can imagine that a big IP can strive for. It will be included in that in some way, maybe in some Easter eggs, or maybe even full quest lines and things like that. But it's going to be extremely fun, and I can't wait to see some amazing unique locations that you guys come up with to flesh out the world space. Because I honestly think it's really important for Web3 brands that are building out crazy world spaces to include their community. I mean, I know it's quite a typical thing for Web3 projects to be like, yeah, we're building our amazing world space with our community, but we are actually going to be doing it like seriously. And I know a lot of people have been looking for more lore activations, even while I've been lore master, but I've had to get down the main basis and structure of the actual universe itself and the planet that animators reside on. So it was, you know, ready for this building, because I didn't want to just throw out some random half-assed lore and ask you guys to build on it. No, now we are actually ready, and I can't wait to build some sick things with you guys, because the private lore team especially has been super active recently. We've had weekly calls, they've been shooting me so many ideas, and we're even going to have a lot more lore spaces on Twitter and stuff to talk about the lore, because when you guys see it, I think you will have the feeling that it is some of the best lore in the Web3 community, and it's really going to rival so many of these Web3 projects, let alone big IPs. I think we can make Animetas a household name. So lastly, what I'd like to talk about, which I've obviously brought up a lot in this video, is the lore revamp for this month. As I said, I've got the main universe sort of laid out, and I'm ready to reveal it. This lore revamp is going to include big regional descriptions, new locations, faction teasers, a whole Animonster data dex, basically listing all the Animonsters and their lore drops that have come out respectively, of the ones that have been revealed, so you guys can see it in a very, very nice manner. I'll put a little teaser up there so you guys can get hyped for it. What else have we got? We've also got regional Spotify playlists. Now, I've been creating playlists for the regions for writing or reading. I listen to a lot of ambient music when I'm writing, and it really helps me. I know a lot of people listen to ambient music when they're studying, especially lo-fi, and I think you guys are really going to like these Spotify playlists if you have Spotify. I'm sorry if you don't. You can listen to the sort of 30-second snippets on the actual Notion itself. But yeah, I'm super excited for the lore activation this month, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys are looking forward to what we have for you for January. We are coming in hot this year. I think 2023 may even be the biggest year for animators. I'm super psyched, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this type of content, if you like seeing my face, check out my personal channel down in the description. I do weekly streams and I upload videos on collectibles, and I've got some more videos planned for that besides collectibles. I've got some gaming stuff. I hope you guys look forward to that stuff as well, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.